Just moved it a bit.
And we're back. I don't know what episode
Hell.
it is.
Fuck the episode.
So
16, I think. I need to get my notes.
69.
It's week
Anyway.
16, but you know it's week like probably what, 20 now because we've got every other 2 weeks.
It's week 16. We're back. Still in lockdown.
What a podcast we've got in hand.
And we're feeling fresh. We're feeling full of
Anger.
beans. Yeah. Simple as.
Go. Go ask me.
How's your week
Put it
been?
this way. I usually wake up and actually.
How's your 2 weeks been? How's your 2 weeks been?
What did this week? We don't talk about these things.
No, okay.
But I'll tell you one thing. Usually I don't wake up angry. Today,
He's an angry man.
wow. This
He is
morning,
Cumbernauld.
I've felt emotions I've never felt.
Unfriendly.
Tell you what, but I've been having like pure nausea feelings in the morning. I thought, I don't really know what it is. Still don't really know what it is. I'm going to put it onto like subconscious, like anxiety or whatever. And then, so I went to get my bloods taken this morning. Worst mood I've ever had in my life. The worst. And I walked in, and I was like, already I got to get my bloods taken. So my colleague will book in over there. Don't see that tone? It's not sitting right at me. The sun on my face. You can't give me that tone in a day
Not
like
today.
See, another day I'm like, do you know what? That's fine. I'll go speak to your fucking colleague. This morning I was not having it. I was like, well, I'm actually already booked in, so see if you tell me where to go for my bloods. That'll be helpful.
I don't feel well.
She was like, if you go to the stairs on the left, I was like, yeah, they're locked. That's why I came over. And I was like, I'm pissed. Nurse was nice,
Your
but
health centre sounds big.
yeah, it's not good for the mental health, that health centre. Bloody hell, man.
Mine's is tiny. It's like the size of my
Mine
living
isn't
room.
that big, it's just
Go on, it
like you
smells
walk
like
in, it's
fucking old
like
people.
half dead people and less like 3/4 dead people. I was a wee diabetic, but I know, so you know, I know my way about that.
I know my way about that. Excuse me. I'm the diabetes.
So you know me, I'm the most common guy in here. I'm always in here with my
Do you
diabetes.
ever meet friends?
No.
So you
I
never
like
meet
to
other
keep the head
diabetic
down.
people?
No, not really. Not in their places, everyone just looks like they're on their deathbed.
Have you ever met have you ever like went to like a group or something? Is there like
No.
a group of
Oh,
diabetic
yeah,
people?
there actually is like
Is there?
groups you
Is
can
there
go
like support groups and stuff?
Yeah, no, I'm not going to them.
Why?
Because I know what I'm doing, I don't really need to.
Do you not want to make friends
Don't want to
though?
make friends, no. Got enough of them, fair enough. Fucking hundreds of friends. You lose some, but you do lose some.
Oh,
Anyway,
jeez.
how's your week been? 2 weeks.
Actually fine.
How the tables have turned.
I'm actually fine. I've had some, minor inconveniences. I think everyone's struggling with lockdown a bit. I think families are struggling with lockdown, especially people that usually work that don't work. Why are you doing that?
I just don't know how this episode's going to play out. Never going to be a good one, ever.
And I think it's just hard, like everyone like merging together when they're not used to being in the same house and stuff.
Different extended households and stuff like that.
Most passive
Just,
aggressive
you've got
man.
a few different households and stuff
I
like
actually
that.
don't have an extended household.
Yeah, duh.
Now it's probably Jamie.
I really don't have an extended household myself. Some people have got more than one, but
Some people
that's
do.
the maddest thing, actually.
Anyway, that is the maddest thing, brother. The maddest. But
This is fucking mental. I wish I could just tell everyone everything, but I can't. Because I would.
yeah, so I've actually been fine, which is quite funny.
That was fine, to be fair.
Yeah.
That was actually not that bad.
You were alright. You were alright.
Yeah. Till about
3 hours ago.
2 weeks ago.
Do you know what? Things happen for a reason.
Yeah, no, it's true.
What's
Actually.
that?
I'll be looking good, actually. I'm happy about this. The way it's all played out, I actually like that a lot.
Yeah, but apart from that, life's been pretty chill. Don't really do anything. I'm dating myself, so it's pretty
Same.
inconvenient.
I'm on the road to new me.
Yeah, the baddest man's back. The abs are back on Instagram. That means one thing.
I mean, I wish I could say they were live abs. They're not. They're far from it. But
But you can get a preview for anyone who's
what's
wanting a
to come?
preview of Jamie Tegger. His abs are on his Instagram, so he can get them back at any time. He knows how to cut. So
my PT actually, fun enough. Just cleansed. The breadstick diet.
Fucking disaster.
Breadstick and fish diet.
So yeah, that's that. It's
Yeah,
been
madness.
pretty chill. It has been pretty chill for me anyway.
You get any phenomenal questions lined up today?
I've got some.
I've got schemers.
Got some good ones.
No, I've got good questions lined up. I'm not going to lie.
You good ones?
I've got good ones.
I got good.
Good turn up on this side.
You're a fucking disaster to do yours.
Oh, yeah.
Always turn around. Why are you doing that?
Because I've a plaster for my...
Oh. It was like, what's in yours?
Oh, you can't. Plaster's sore.
See the last time. My feelings are sore.
Oh, my heart, it hurts. Oh shit, I need to get you to check the liver.
Do you know what's so bad? It looks like I'm a pure bitch, but I'm actually quite nice. Like, I've did the whole you alright thing. He's fine.
Nah, we know
He's
bitches.
fine, he's alright. He's mentally unsorry,
Yeah,
I've
we know
checked.
bitches. What's your question? I think you should maybe start with a lighter one because I'm going to get fucking mad.
Okay, I'm going to start with quite a light one then. No, actually, I can't.
Just fucking ask it.
Right, see... Okay, actually, here is quite a light one. Do you think social media, and especially TikTok, give people the wrong and false impression of, like, love in people? So, like, see... So, from my point of view, I think that TikTok gives the wrong impression about boys my age. Because, see the boys I see on TikTok taking their tops off? That's not going to happen daily. I'm not going to be at Tesco and somebody's going to be doing a wee dance with their top off next to me.
I tried it once. Tried one at Blood. I was well clothed, to be fair, but I did try that. No, but that's not because TikTok's like, you literally, it's so like, what was it you said the other day? Like, it's so specific to, like, they know their market,
Yeah.
and they're doing it for people like
And
you.
it's like so specific to, obviously, like with the For You page and stuff, it's so
Naked
specific.
boys. I've seen a search history.
Bums out.
Naked men. Please just show me naked man. Naked single men on TikTok.
You can get on like weird, like you know, have you ever been on TikTok and it comes up like, oh, welcome to fitness TikTok, like a video? Or it's like, you're obviously just your algorithms in like the fitness realm.
I think it's figured, it's like more how much time you spend looking at certain videos with like the hashtags and all that.
Oh.
So it's like if you look at like loads
I
of...
would actually be nervous for people to look through my TikTok for what came up.
Mine's just dogs and fucking like guys playing COD and all that. And I get like the odd one for you that's like whatever that thing was, the bee thing. And I've seen it myself. Most of my dogs, most are dogs. That's why I try and stay off it because it makes me sad. I'm also shit. Elaine's getting a dog in the next
Elaine's
6 months.
getting you a dog.
If Elaine doesn't, 6 months I'll have
Do you know
a
what?
dog,
I think Elaine
and it'll
could
be
go
sitting
through
right there.
this.
I've said it on my promise in my mum's life. There will be a dog. 6 months. No fingers crossed.
I'm actually
a dog.
putting that to you.
Good. Elaine's watching. I know she's probably sitting thinking, Jamie, shut up. I know you're laughing now, but there will be a dog.
But there will be a dog.
There will be a dog. It's a fact.
No, I'm trying as well. I'm like, Linda, come on now. Come on.
You get the good news yesterday as well.
We did,
You've
yeah.
got a dog pretty much confirmed.
I've got a dog coming
Fucking
soon.
20 of them actually. if
We're
you like.
actually thinking that there was... Oh, do you know, that's a good thing. That's a good question, you know. Right, so see, my mum basically we inherited some money through my granddad. But my granddad's been dead 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think... And my mum thinks it's like a sign. Like, my mum thinks that because my mum's business is closed, like, obviously because of COVID, that my granddad has sent this money.
He's like, and,
Like, you need it.
yeah.
Like, do you think
True.
that's real?
Could be.
And she's like, they're up there and they know that I need
Bless
this.
you.
And
Bless
I'm
you,
like,
but
that is crazy.
of peas.
But I asked for a dog, and my mum was like, no, it's going on something that needs to be
A
don't
dog.
know. And I was like,
There's
a
the
dog.
morale in the family.
Yeah.
I feel
Like,
everybody needs it.
imagine having a dog. See,
Phenomenal.
everyone that has a dog
Yeah, I
is
hope you
so
take
lucky.
them. Yeah, I hope you might take them. Anyway, make the
Take
most
them
of it.
walks and stuff.
Yeah, tap their head a few times a day. Don't chuck them at your room.
Anyway, yeah. Because I was thinking the other day, I was like, do you know what? I actually think it's gave me a higher standard of, like, boy TikTok.
Yeah.
Even though my standards are far too high for what I am.
What's the point? What is it you say? Reach shit for the moon, land in the stars. Go for it. Well, that's why like Instagram. I just unfollowed all these like influencer people and all that because it's like you look
It's
at them and you just
so-
think, what am I doing?
It's so annoying.
Little Jamie freaking Dorrit's looking at this
Little Jamie.
American model that's got like fucking millions of followers and all that.
I am kind of thinking David Lade's going to walk in and exercise for
I
less.
still hope for it to happen. That way I'm turning. As soon as you say I'm gay, it's a fact.
I do love him. If anyone's not, go have a look at David Lade. Man
Don't
of my dreams.
save yourself.
Man of my dreams.
Don't do it.
But yeah, because I was just the other day I was looking and I was thinking, who actually like this is just unachievable. Same with influencers. Like I know there's a few Scottish influencers that are really pretty as well. You know who I'm talking about.
No.
Rhymes with bat.
Oh Christ. Oh yes.
And I think that
love is in the air.
like it's that same thing we spoke about last time. Like
she's not an influencer.
you don't even know people, but like you build stuff in your head.
Yeah.
Oh
my
them.
God, I was going to ask that. Like when you see someone, you instantly picture them exactly what you want them to be. Yeah, and you find out they're totally different. Mad. Totally different. Madness. No, it's true. Like you see someone, you think this is the way they're going to speak, this is the way they're going to talk, this is how they're going to act.
And they don't.
And then, what's happening?
What's happening? Yeah, because I think you.
No.
I think you actually get like
It's not deep, but
it's not. Honestly, no. You actually get like a thing in your head, like this.
fuck me, man.
This person's gonna be like this. Like this is the way they're gonna treat me. This is the way they're gonna be like, and they don't.
Nah.
But that's because you've made it up in your head.
Yeah, it was silly off my head.
I'm not talking about you. Man's taking everything so personal.
No, I swear to God. What was that noise?
I knew you were going to go, nah, I swear to God. Swear to God.
No, I swear to God, I know.
I swear to God.
Have you ever had that with someone? Like, honestly, like, have you ever built up and you start seeing them, you're like, oh, wait a second. Or you just hear them, you're like, oh, it's not what I expected at all.
Yeah.
It's bad, isn't it?
Yeah, I have.
It's bad to assume stuff, but you cannot help it. Like, as soon as you see someone, you just instantly imagine what they're going to be like.
Because that's the thing, I think girls are a lot worse as well. Like, they do it and then they're like, oh, I wonder what, like, Christmas dinner's going to be like, and it's like June. And you're like...
That's a bit different. Talking about what people are like and you're talking
No,
about what your dinner's like.
no, I'm talking about
fucking
people.
hell,
Like,
mate.
see, for me, I'm like, oh my God, what would our, like, first holiday be like? And I'm like, he doesn't even like me. Like, what
Oh,
are you
be a
doing?
guy?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about a Christmas dinner with a guy?
Yeah, I'm talking about, like you're thinking, oh... Like for the future, you're like, oh, I wonder what it's going to be like when I meet their friends. Like,
Yeah,
and then you
marry
see their
them
friends
or-
on Instagram, and you're like, oh, I wonder what's going
I've
to be
got
like
a good
when I see
question about
them.
this as well.
And
That's
it's like,
mad.
and it's like, oh God, this is all like, and then you never meet them because it never goes.
Never goes in there. Yeah. I've got a good question about you talking about meeting their friends. Like, do you think friends have a big impact in relationships? I think they do. Fact.
Yeah, I do.
Definitely.
I do.
Like if your friends are constantly, oh, I don't think that's right, you're like, or nah, not for you, or whatever, then it's good. Like in your head, if you hear nothing, you're like, maybe he's not, or maybe
Yeah.
she's not.
But then I think a lot of the time as well, like in the past, I've went against my friends. Like
Yeah.
my friends
Well,
have
it's
been
got
like
just so like tunnel vision on them.
blindsided.
Yeah.
Like they'll be like, oh no, and I'll be like, nah, like I can make up my own mind. Like I'm a big girl. I know this person inside and out. You don't see the side that I see. Well, I don't know.
No, that's true.
You don't see the side that I see, so I must be right. And then all your
Turns
friends
out
have
your friends are right.
have said stuff,
Your
and
friends are.
they are right.
That's mad, actually. That's funny, isn't it? Coinkydink.
As a quinky thing.
Nah, I think it's true. Well, not even anything like to do with me, but I think if someone's in a relationship and their pals don't like them, there's such a small chance of like it.
Actually,
Not such a small chance, but it's much more likely that it's not going to work, or you're just going to get constantly hammered by your pals. Like, nah.
I think now I'd be more aware of it. Like, see if I was seeing someone and you were like,
Well, it's always going to be in the back of your head.
but then would you say,
What?
like,
To the
say,
person,
so
like, this person's
say
saying
you were
that.
seeing someone, right, and I was like, I don't think I could be like, oh, I don't like them.
What do you mean?
Like, so say I was seeing someone, right, you didn't really like him, you got a weird vibe, and you were like,
Well, drink. I wouldn't say I don't like
there's
them.
something weird. Would you say to me, by the
I
way, I,
would
don't
tell
like
you early
him?
doors.
Would you?
Yeah, because it's worse if I leave it and I'm like, actually, I don't really like him. Then you're like, well, I mean, not as if my opinion's going to change yours, but like,
Yeah.
I just say it's that I've got something weird about him. But I tell you that anyway.
But would you actually say?
Yeah, I promise you I would.
I think it's better to tell someone when you actually find something out.
That's
Because,
also a good question. That is key, yeah.
Sorry, there's a really cute dog over
Communication.
there and I can't stop looking at it. I think it's important because, like, say you know something about something, like, you might as well just say it. Or, like, say you've had experience with them in the past or something. Like, say I was seeing this boy and you had been in a fight with him. I would want you to say, by the way, I was in a fight with that guy, he's really nasty.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know, my pals slept with him.
Yeah, what I mean.
My stomach just rumbled.
Because just getting out.
Yeah, you're as well just
That way
telling
you can
them,
make that
like, so they
I mean,
know.
there's some stuff that's that minor, it doesn't really matter. Like,
But like, in terms of the friend thing, I don't know how far I'd go.
What, tell me?
No, I would tell you.
What do you mean then?
Like, see if I didn't like if I didn't like someone, I'd be like, I don't know.
It depends. Why,
It
why I
depends if
didn't
there was
like
a
them.
reason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it depends why. If it was just like, I don't like the way, like, say you like someone and you were like totally fine with the way, but like, I don't know explain it. So if there's something I didn't like about them but you didn't mind it about them, then it's like there's no point in me saying
Yeah.
because you already know what it is.
Like if it was something superficial, say, like.
Whereas like, by the way, doesn't matter. None. Oh, look, by the way, he's got a history of being like abusive,
Yeah.
and then I'm not going, but I'm not telling her that because that way I'm just setting you up to get
Yeah.
leathered. So, you know, probably tell you that.
Yeah, like I think it's important to be open and honest and like let your. But I think friends do have a lot of control in relationships as well.
Especially
I
if you're
think
really close to your pals and trust them.
People have a lot, like relationships have a lot of control over friends as well.
Yeah.
And I think it goes hand in hand. Like we've spoken about the male-female friendship a lot of times, and I think that can be quite intimidating as well.
Yeah, I think it's hard to understand unless you've got like a friendship like we've got.
Yeah.
Like if, like, see years ago when I was in like high school and if I seen someone, like in your head, there's definitely something going on there.
Even now, I do it.
Yeah, I know it's
I'd be like, oh, they're
mad.
bumming.
Unless you
And
actually
I'm like,
know them, but like, if you see two people, like if you're in, like say me and you went out of town just one night, 100% everyone's thinking they're going to meet each other. Whereas obviously, like, we would 100% do the same with other people, but it's just like,
yeah.
it's just natural to think that way. Obviously,
think
unless you
it's-
know them and then you still say it and you're like, right.
It's the way people act as well. Like I know the way I act with my friends. Like with my best friend, one of my what am I even saying? One of my best friends. I'd just go in the past. Like I'd just go to his and watch a film, and people would be like, "That's weird," but like, it's just normal.
Just like a guy doing it with a guy,
Aye,
like a girl
it's
doing
just
it with a girl.
like we're watching a film.
Yeah.
Separate, like we're very much spread apart. Like it's
Yeah.
not as if we're like.
I was watching the same podcast I watched the other week and it was like, I know, do you know who it was? It was that Dr. Phil guy. I know he was getting interviewed and the girl was like, can you have female friends? He's like, nah. And so I think it's this guy, like, he was saying every guy's, like, see if a guy's pals with a girl, it's only because he's hoping for and the girl makes it clear they're just pals. The guy's hoping for a slight, like, change of mind so he can get in and, like, try
That's
and change
what
their
he
opinion
said.
to be, like, more than pals.
Yeah.
I was like, in some cases I can see it happen,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's always true. I mean, mad. But I think boys and girls can obviously be friends.
Yeah.
But
100%.
I just think if you don't have that relationship in your life, it's harder to picture.
Yeah, and it's harder to understand it as well. I think for sure. Like me and my brother both have like prominent, like he has prominent female friends. I have prominent male friends, and I think like my mum and dad struggled for a while to understand it fully, and like they always think something's going on.
Yeah.
Like I was gonna walk the other day, and my mum was like, "Where are you going?" And I was like, "A walk." Was actually with one of my other friends, not you. And she was like, "Are you going to meet like a boy?" And I was like, "Why does everyone like? I'm just going a walk with a female."
He's maybe.
But yeah, I think if you don't, and I can understand why that relationship would be hard as well. If you're in a relationship, but
Yeah.
yeah, I do think friends have a lot of impact. Why are you doing that?
Just laughing.
For
Madness.
sure. You got a question? I feel like you're fired up with the questions today.
It also comes into relationships. Do you think there's like a male versus female like competition in relationships? Like I think, say there's two people seeing each other, right? And like someone always has to try and, in most relationships I don't think it happens, but there's definitely some, like a toxic relationship obviously, they always just try and one up each other.
Of bad things or of good things?
So like bad things, like it even starts with just like, well, they took an out reply so I'm not replying for two.
Yeah.
Like that stuff, and then I don't know, just the making things like they always try to piss
I
other
was
person off to
watching
be like above.
I was watching that podcast and there was a bit she was talking. She was like, I don't know how people can actually look how cute that dog is. It's so excited to be in the snow. I can't even focus. And she was like, I don't understand bullshit like that. Like, why is it always got to be like a
Competition? It's like
competition.
male v female.
I do actually think that's a thing, but I think that's a
It's
thing with
100%
anything.
him.
Like, I think sometimes even with friendships, like, especially if you're on a like sugary nail or whatever, like
Sugary.
that's such a mum thing. Like the replying thing for me is I fucking hate that.
I don't see the point in it. See, even if I'm on annoyed at someone, and it's like they take hours to reply, I'm not going to be like, fuck you, I'm not replying for a day.
Yeah.
Like, just reply. That's
Just
like me speaking
reply.
to you now going, nah. And then like 20 minutes later, I'll reply again.
I think as well if
I
like
think it's petty.
I think with the relationship thing as well, like see if you can like
I know what you're about to say,
I know
and I'm all for it.
see if you're on your phone, just reply.
Yeah.
Like if I can see you on your phone.
Yeah, see
To
if
be
you
fair,
try hide
even
it, fair enough.
even like casual situations or like because
It's just like out of niceness. It's
Yeah.
just rude if you don't.
like just reply, like it
Yeah.
takes 2 seconds.
I
and if
understand, like,
you
especially
don't
now
want to
people are
reply,
like,
just say I don't want to talk about it.
yeah, not even that, just like I'm not in the mood to talk.
Yeah.
Like through text or
I
whatever.
think sometimes as well, like I'm the world's worst right now for replying. Like I always
That's what I was
forget,
going to say.
and
I
like my
think just
phone and
now-
all that is so bad.
I think just now, because it's literally the only way you can speak to people. It's like you just need to have a break from it.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
but it depends on the.
Even like texting's tedious. Like it's annoying.
Yeah.
So like, say even if you don't want to text, like we went a FaceTime walk the other day
Because of the snow.
because of the snow. And it was actually so much more refreshing to just speak rather than
Yeah,
to text
text.
someone because it's just boring and annoying. But you've still got to answer. Like if someone asks or like texts, you've
That's
still got to
different.
answer. Like
Yeah.
it's just a respect
And if
thing,
they
I
don't,
think.
it's just it tells you so much about them. But
Yeah.
if they're like taking days to reply to you, then definitely do not waste your
I think
time.
as well, like if they're like that, hopefully they'll tell you they're like that.
Yeah.
Like and
early.
they'll explain like I'm not
A
the
massive
best
texter.
replier, like
Yeah.
you know this, and see like some of my friends I know that and like I don't take it to heart.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like okay, like it stresses them out,
Yeah.
so it's fine. Like just text me when you need to text me.
Can
Kind
do
of
that
thing.
sometimes as well. Like even like you see a message and you just like I just don't want to reply to it now. But it depends the situation.
Yeah,
If
but I'd say like if the one up starts getting crazy funky,
Yeah.
like cheating and all that, fuck that.
yeah.
Like
Out.
I didn't even like that is not good. But
Yeah.
sorry, I'm rearranging my life down here. I think like the texting thing's the most common. I'd say like oh he text.
Yeah.
I used to do it. I used to do it when I was younger.
So I've never done it. I've never understood. I mean, yeah, it might just be
Like
like
they'd
me
be
being
like
a fucking idiot.
well when I was at uni.
Because I have got that jacket that says mug in the back, but it might just be because I'm too nice.
Check the label.
Yeah, I've actually checked it a few times in case it was, just tan. I didn't see it, but it looks clear. It does look clear. That's what I thought, but things change. Must have picked up the wrong jumper the last 2 weeks. 4 months. I mean, sorry.
Sorry. So I used to do it like if he would message, I'd be like, oh, he's took like 5 hours. I'm gonna take 5 hours
Yeah,
because I'm busy. You have to look like you're busy.
yeah,
That's what we always said. We were always like, right, you have to look like you can't look desperate. But see now, I'm just like, if you're texting me, I'm texting you. That's that.
yeah. And
I'm
if the person's
texting you
going
in
to
the
take the
moment.
piss, then fuck that. Then,
Yeah.
'cause they're the one to do them.
And if you're genuinely busy, you're genuinely busy, big chill. Like,
Yeah.
but see, because I've did something, because I've went on a night out with my pals. Don't you go on a night out just to prove that you can go on a night out as well? Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? If I'm speaking to a boy in a club that's just a friend, don't go and find out bird to speak to.
Fuck
It's
us, I
just
got
a
it,
friend.
and you can kiss a
Do you
boy.
know what I mean?
Ah, madness things. Ah, fuck. Do you know what? Fucking relationships, son. That's mad. No, fuck that.
I think now, like, especially in a lockdown, the best thing to do is just
I thought it was a bud in your head, then it's your bun.
a bird. I look like that'd be Flintstone. Yeah, it's just date yourself.
Yeah.
And I've been doing it for a while now, and it's so much easier. I'm
Don't you?
feeling fresh.
Don't you? You're lucky.
You can dip in and out of conversations and situations, and then you can just be like, peace, I'm out of here.
Peace out.
Um,
Quick question.
Oh.
Have you tried the little moon things?
No. I want
I've
to.
seen
Have
them
you tried
every...
them? Are they in Tesco? Should we go find them?
I don't know whether...
We'll find them.
Apparently they're hard to get, but
Take
that's
someone
what
who works in Tesco and ask them.
That's what the hype's about, because no one can get them. Or if they are, you can get them, they're very hard to get. But I don't understand what they are. Apparently it's just like little chocolate circles, or
yeah, they're
depending
like...
on what flavour you get.
Sorry, my text never sent, but it's because I'm on airplane mode. Sorry, I shouldn't be texting mid-podcast, but
I'm not going to lie, I can't remember if I put that in airplane mode. Please nobody message me.
Yeah, so... No, I've seen it everywhere, and I've seen all the TikToks.
It's not even TikTok, I've just seen people like, oh, who's got these? Where actually I did see something on Twitter and there's like 7 packets of moon, called Little Moons left, dropping them off for like £5 each or something. So that's mad. This guy's bulk bought them and he's selling them for more.
Mad.
What a money
You can
maker.
get them at loads of like wee Chinese supermarkets. I've saw that.
Yeah, I thought they were like a Chinese snack.
I think they are.
Oh.
Because they're like that is it called mochi? When it's like, I used to get it at Yo Sushi.
Yeah,
it's like
he's on the wind up.
it's like jelly on the outside and then like
Sponge
ice
in the
cream
middle
on the
or something.
inside.
Oh really? Is
Yeah.
it ice cream?
Ice cream.
Well, I'll be getting some of that then.
I want the cookie dough ones, but I've just texted my
like
Tesco
chocolate.
insider asking if she's got them.
If she's got them.
Because if she has, we're going to make a TikTok.
A TikTok? Hold on. Wait a minute, I can sign up for that.
wait a minute. I don't want to do that. Would be good. Serotonin Sunday's TikTok account. The dances.
Oh, that's true, yeah. People aren't ready for my dance moves. These are lethal. Lethal.
Yeah. No, I actually really want to try them, but I don't think I'd like them. Because I don't think I'd like the texture.
I don't mind. I guess just like a profiterole a wee bit.
Aye, but I think it's like gummy texture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that kind of the Chinese food's a bit weird.
They're sold out.
Typical.
Came in last night's delivery.
They're sold out already. Crazy people. Can we get any other questions?
Yes, I have.
Good ones.
Yes.
Thank you.
Do you think that on dating apps, do you think that lying on dating apps is catfishing?
What do you mean
Like,
lying?
so say what height are you? 6 foot?
6'8".
6'8". That's what I'm talking about. Do you think if you said,
I don't see the point why you do it, because you're going to get caught out.
I'm 6'5", and then, like, do you think faking your height or like?
I don't see the point. You're going to get caught. It's just going to be what you're doing. When the guy's like a big man, 6'2", 300 pounds and that muscle, and he walks in, you're like,
but like realistically,
what's going on here?
Who's that?
I guess setting yourself up for a bit of failure.
Realistically, you can lie about that. Like, so you can put your photos up and still.
Yeah, but then you meet them, you're like, hold on.
That's like when I was slightly
It's
bigger.
surely
I
illegal.
used to just put up photos of my face.
Catfishing is illegal, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't know if lying about your height is illegal.
Yeah, but like if you're...
Because if you're just saying like,
I don't understand. It's just like shows so much insecurity as well. Because you're like, oh yeah, I'm actually taller. That's a bad photo. I'm better. I mean, some people probably do look better in person. But
Yeah.
just when you're constantly like lying on your profile, why?
I just think
Just
it's funny.
you're who
Like,
you are. Let people decide. If
I
like
was
you.
talking about it and I was like, I wonder if that is because we were talking about it in our family. Like, we always joke that my brother does it. I don't know if he does, but we just joke and about like shoe size and that. Like,
So I get mocked
what
for my
size?
shoe size. I hate being a size
What size are you?
8.
An 8. That's what size he is. I'm a 6.
Also, he gets mocked.
He
Why?
does, but I think he's a 7.
Really? Smart asses. Have I?
But I don't think it's like I wouldn't be like, oh my god, you're a size 8. I cannot go out with
Yeah,
you.
I don't think shoe size really matters. And then
I think height's a preference. Like it's the same thing as like as if you were like boobs or bum, or if you like blonde hair or brown hair. Like I think it's just still a preference. But like I don't know. I just think it's funny. Like I don't know if I'd say it's catfishing, but I just wouldn't like
well,
it.
if someone's like I'm 6'4" and they're actually 5'3".
Aye, that's what I'm saying.
Big issues.
Like if you're saying you're 6 foot and you're 5'9", I'm gonna be a bit pissed.
Yeah, but
Because I'm 5'7".
yeah, it's true. Then you stick the heels on, you's gub.
Aye.
Then again, it's not a bad thing. It just depends if they
That's
go
the thing.
rather...
Like, and I'm
because I know a
not
lot
really
of guys are
bothered about
probably
it.
insecure about that.
I know. Because I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, because you know how girls, I can actually hear the Falkirk in my accent. Do you know
I
that?
just had my back cracking to hear a different bits.
I think girls are obviously a lot more well, they're said to be a lot more insecure about like everything in the beauty industry is targeted towards girls being insecure. So like skin, weight, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
But you never think of like things that boys would be insecure about. Like you never think the height
High
thing would be
heels.
a bad thing.
I seen something about that the other day, and it was like something that makes your shoe taller, so you're a taller in person. That's mad. People buy into that. People actually buy into that just to be an extra inch or two.
I actually never. I know boys get insecure, but I never knew it more until I like became. And yous aren't really insecure. I wouldn't say
don't
yous
care about
are.
my height. I'm fine with
But-
my height. I think my height's pretty.
No, but just in general about like they like boys have times as well where they'll go through and they'll be like, I look shite.
Oh, and
like,
boys have insecurities. Oh, yeah, 100%.
Like I don't like because I'll come out and I'll be like, oh, I'm so fat, and like they'll say, oh, I look shite as well, and I'm like, I never thought
no,
boys.
it's not. You're not fat. No, same.
We're in this together. That's another thing I appreciate though.
What?
I've always said that. Like, I feel like boys don't lie to you as much as girls lie to you. Like, I feel like they don't.
Nah.
Like, if I was to say, oh, I'm feeling a bit fat, like, no, you're not.
Look at. The best part is what you said the other day. Like, oh, I've lost. What was it?
45 pounds.
45 pounds. That's fucking mental. I was like checking between the couch. It's a lot of money to be losing.
He was like, oh, that's
Obviously,
mad.
she was talking about her weight.
You should really check the couch. It gets really lost in the back there. I was like, you're a fucking idiot, man. He was like, nah, jokes. You're doing good though. I was like, thanks.
So funny. Man. Find myself the funniest.
But someone's got to.
What?
Someone's got to
Do what?
find you the funniest.
Yeah.
And then. Yeah, so I think it, like being friends with boys, you realise that as well. Like boys have a lot of insecurities.
Yeah.
But the height thing, I think, is a big thing for boys. I never thought of, because I always say that to my brother. Like I always say, I'm taller than you, and he's like, I'm not. You're not. You can't be.
You can't be.
I'm not. But
you can't be. It's a fact. It's impossible.
But I think it is important to remember that as well. Like if you feel shit, they probably feel shit as well.
Yeah.
Everyone feels shit. I don't even remember when
No,
this
it's hard to
started.
believe we're not perfect, but far from.
I do think the line about your height is catfish. I've never came across it yet though.
Yeah. Have you met anyone from it?
Yeah, I have. I've met a few people
Did
from
you?
Tinder. Yeah. From Tinder? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I've met a few people actually. And not that they were bad experiences at all. Like I actually have quite a good friend that I met on Tinder, but no, I'm not doing it again.
Nah.
Have you met people from Tinder?
Yeah.
Oh, you have, haven't you?
Yeah, I did actually.
How were the experiences?
Yeah, mad.
Is it
Mad.
just once? Oh, shit! Right, okay. More than once.
We've got ones.
I was just thinking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Nando's girl. Mad.
I was just thinking about the Nando story.
That's funny. It turns out they're all the same, look.
Yeah.
It does turn. It's funny enough, but it is actually all the same. It's mad.
The man's vexed.
Oh, I'm mad. Like I'm mocking you, man. No, I'm on some fucking. It isn't on aeroplane mode. Did I try? No, I don't.
No,
I can't,
don't.
I can't
It'll
touch
cut
it.
it off. It'll cut.
What does that say? I don't
The
know.
same as mine. It'll cut it
Oh,
off.
Betty. Oh, please.
We are just talking pure shite today, aren't we? Just out our arse's shite.
Wait, what makes it cut off? It's when someone phones or
phones.
something. Nobody phoned me. My mum phoned.
You've already phoned her though, she knows. You've
Oh, that's
given
true,
her the
that's
L.
true, that's true. My dad knows also. He doesn't phone me anyway. I'm not a phone person.
Mm-hmm. You're good. Unless you get anyone else phoning you.
That's it.
Unless the boys are phoning for a wee chin wag.
The trips,
The Donnies.
the mainstays. Right, you get the other ones.
Who wants a chat?
Anything for Valentine's Day?
I forgot it's Valentine's Day.
So,
When is it Valentine's Day? Sunday?
Sunday.
I've actually not got anything for Valentine's Day. I've got my friends' things for Valentine's Day, not you.
Same.
though.
Mad.
Do you think Valentine's Day is...
A mess, yeah.
Do you think
I don't
it's
actually-
do you believe in it?
Nah, I don't actually think it's a pure mad thing. Like, See if I'm with someone, the other person pure into it, then I'll go along with it. If they're like, I don't really care, neither am I. But nah, I don't have any.
But I think it's nice.
If anyone wants a Valentine's present, let me know. I'll get them.
You're not home back. I think it's important. I think like if you're starting something to make an effort.
Yeah.
Because I think it leaves a lasting impression.
Yeah.
I've got my friends Valentine's Day presents.
What have you got?
Not you though.
Yeah.
I thought it would be weird.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, Jamie, here's a Valentine's Day present.
I think presents for you.
They're not for me, big man.
Actually from my mum.
I think if I came to you with a Valentine's Day present, you'd shit yourself.
Hey,
You'd
I've
be
been
like,
told worse by other people. Your friend got a mad phone call. It was a mad time.
But yeah, I've got Valentine's Day presents but then I did like ever since I was young I've did Galentine's Day like with my friends.
Same.
Because I've always been single.
But I buy myself presents now.
You could keep them.
What the hell? Who got me that?
Surprise!
Wow, it's not my colour, but I'll take it.
That
looks good.
Love it. That looks good.
That'll suit me. I get my
Mum, how do I look? I said to my mum yesterday, I was like, are you buying me a Valentine's Day present? She's like, Emily, why would I buy you a Valentine's Day present?
My mum gets me a card sometimes.
I want to. That's so cute. My mum doesn't. She told me she's bought me brownies this year though, I'm excited.
Well, they're Costco brownies, they are fit.
Well, one of my family members has started making brownies and they look fucking amazing.
I made cakes the other week actually.
Did you? I saw you made scones.
Scones, that's what I meant.
Do you say scone or scone?
Scones.
Because we have an argument about this at my work, and if my manager's watching, which I hope he is.
They're scone.
Well, I said, right, my argument was, I say scone. And then I started saying scone at work, and I was like, this isn't me. Why am I pretending to be something I'm not?
Makes sense.
But it's scone. Because in Still Game they say sconio. So scone. Scone's just
so Still Game know the facts and we
not
don't.
right.
I'm pretty sure it's where you're from, how you say it.
Scone.
It's like zebra and zebra.
And
what
also,
do you
zebra. What do you say? Please don't
Zebra.
say zebra.
Nah, I'd say zebra. Zebra? I don't know.
See, when you're... What do you put on your scone? I feel like you put something like
nah, I don't put it on it.
Aye.
Nah,
Doesn't matter then, does
plain. Plain Jane. Go on, main thing.
Because at my work we were talking about if you put cream and jam on a scone, do you put the cream first or jam first?
I would never ever do that, but I'd probably put the cream then the jam, because then you're
no, because then you're mushing the jam into the cream and it's all mad.
They're eating it anyway. Presentation. People care too much about presentation and these food things.
See what I just thought in my head?
It's in my belly and I'm like, that's all I'm caring about. See that waffle you ate at Lodge? Mad.
That was anemic that long.
Gone. That's where I've started getting my nausea from.
Aye, probably.
Started for that long, just had a knock on effect. It wasn't that long ago, to be fair.
When did their nausea actually start?
Probably just before Christmas.
Oh.
I'm pregnant.
I think you could be.
And it could do that.
They do.
Especially after this
I feel like
year.
I could probably.
No, that's pushing it.
That would be a real Christmas miracle.
I like Christmas miracle.
Do you know that this is a random thought, right? And probably TMI now that I'm thinking about it. But see, when I broke my ankle, right? Do you know when you're in hospital and you have surgery, they make you take a pregnancy test? And I said to her,
imagine
like,
you found out.
My brother, like, there's no point in wasting
save
that. Save that. Save the NHS some money and put that shit away. But see, if they don't, you pee and they swirl it in it for you. She was like, do you want to take it? And I was like, I can't move off the bed. I just can't move. Like,
skip into the toilet.
I don't know what you want me to do here, brother. So you pee and they do it for you.
Wow.
Random fact. I don't know why I felt like telling that. But there was a lot of embarrassing situations over the course of when I broke my ankle, actually. Good times.
I need to tone it back a bit.
You need to tone it back.
Been a bit crazy this one. I think.
You have been wild. You have.
I'm not sorry for it.
You're not?
No.
Okay. I've got to support you.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
You're next again. Things are a bit
no,
mad.
See when you said you're next, I was like, nah, please don't rip into me. I'm too tired. Please don't. You're next.
Your next question.
I've got 3. One of them's just an observation of what pisses me off, right? You know when somebody starts talking to you, right?
Okay,
Like
I know where this is
it's
going.
the stung the wasp thing, right? So someone starts talking to you, and you're like, I'm not really into this. I can't really be bothered.
Yes.
And then you talk back, and then you're the one that kind of gets into it, and you're like, oh, this is quite good. And then they just, and you're like, what was the point? Because I'm thinking here, right?
That gets that doesn't matter.
Should you? What I wrote is, should I patch mid-chat if you're the one that started the chat? That doesn't make sense. But basically, it was because I was talking to somebody, and halfway through speaking to them, they just stopped talking to me. So what was the point?
Oh man, that's why people are moving mad, and I don't like it.
And I'm just like, what's the point?
I'm honestly, hand on hand, done with it.
You're done with it?
Done with it.
You did it yourself?
Nah.
Just
letting things happen. It's just
good. Well, I said that yesterday. I was like, I think recently the way I've been living my life, like I'm just big chilling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not putting pressure on anything. I'm not planning for the future. And I know that sounds a bit rash, but I'm not.
Nah.
I've got nothing to plan for. And I've got see this thing that you hold on to, like I was holding on to this thing like, choking for a boyfriend.
That noise?
I don't know, and I'm a bit nervous.
I thought was there a bud in my roof or something?
No, I don't say that. I don't like birds.
Why do I keep coughing? Don't even have COVID, I think.
I think. Third time lucky.
I can't believe we're still in this madness lockdown stuff.
But yeah, that was my random thought for the week. I just thought it's a bit annoying.
What?
Like.
That was someone patching you.
Yeah. But then I was but see now that I don't expect anything, and I don't actually really. I'm not choking for a boyfriend or anything. I'm just living my life. Life's been so much easier.
Mm-hmm. Especially
me.
just remix. Especially just now in lockdown. It's mad.
Yeah. I'm really upset about the Littlemans. I really wanted to try.
Is that the only place that sells them?
I don't know where else we could. Maybe Craigmarlock Tesco.
Maybe.
Anyway, we shouldn't be planning this grand. I'm hungry
I don't
though.
leave my house. I've not ate again today.
I've not eaten either.
I've got jelly beans.
I only woke up when you text me.
Yeah,
My Fitbit vibrated.
Get up at 8:30. Go and get these bloods taken. I still can't believe that receptionist. Might go back actually.
Mm-hmm.
Give her a piece of my mind. I hope you have a bad day today.
How many do we blood things did it take?
3.
Oh,
do you know what? Oh my god, hold on. Back again. See, like you, I always get bloods taken my diabetes and I don't care. But today I was proper thinking about it and I was like, I could pass out already.
Because you know it wasn't about
and I
diabetes.
was pissed. Yeah, maybe. But it's just the fact I could feel it kind of wiggling. And then I was thinking, do you know, in my head I was like, it's just a negative energy coming out my body. So the negative anger. And I was like, that's all it is. And I thought, like, obviously your blood, your heart.
I'm thinking about. See, I've been watching Vampire Diaries recently, right? So a lot of blood, and I was talking about it the other day. Jamie's very rarely like ratty, like very.
I'm actually not at all.
Rarely ratty.
I'm such a not angry
he's
person.
He's never like that. He's never like it at all. And I can't remember what I said. We were driving. We're going to walk.
God.
We're going to walk, right? And he made me drive to Falkirk, which was the opposite direction of the walk. And I was like, he was like, have you watched Night Stalker? I told you to watch it, have you watched it? And I was like, no. He was like, why not watched it? And I was like, I've just not watched it, I'm watching Vampire Diaries. And what did you even say? You were like, alright. And I was like, whoa.
No, I was like, oh.
He's like, oh.
No, you said no, Vampire Diaries, just guess. I was like, oh, I've heard.
It's like, alright. And he was like, and I was like, oh. And you know that when someone's like ratty, you, like it's just awkward because you're like, what?
It wasn't awkward at all. We both laughed about it.
No, we were pissing ourselves to be fair, but it was just funny. Maybe you do need. I hope that was a negative energy going out.
I think it is. I was sitting there, I was thinking this is just negative.
Maybe you need to go
but
back.
Then I started worrying. I was like, well, if my heart's not going fast enough to replace the blood, I'll pass it. It's like, that's you, Darren. Like, thank you.
Was she talking to you when you were getting it done?
No, she was pure sad. She's like, your hands are cold. Oh no.
Diabetes.
Don't feel well.
Because I got it done
But do you know what?
not that long ago.
I walked in and instantly just hit her with like pure shitty patter. I was like, I hate myself, man. I was like, you must be kept busy. There's about 20 people. She's like, yeah, busy all day, every day. I was like, that's good. And then she just didn't know the same. No, I was like, it's the most exciting thing I've done in the last few months of my life. It's like. She did actually last. I know it's bad times when getting your bloods taken is exciting. Yeah.
when I went, she was like, "What are you doing for your Christmas dinner and what are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know." She was talking like 5 miles an hour, and I was like, "Just please stop the thing in my ear."
I'm so good at the shit talking because my job is well. It's
I'm
bad.
quite good at it.
See the amount of times like you get like a PT session, people just don't speak. I'm like, I've got an hour of this. So thank God it's not very often, but it did definitely happen.
I said, like, see when I'm at, well, my work's all customer service, so I'm so good at talking shite. And see, after I do it, I actually come back through the back and I go, I'm so fucking good at that.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. I'm like, do you know what?
So
I'm
good at
fucking mad good at talking
I
shit.
am mad at talking shit, and I could stand at a table and talk for days, and there's just so much going on round about me, and I'm like, that's sound. You'll get your scran eventually.
Do you know what I really liked about my old job, right? See when, because I was a wee boy and all that, so I had a wee bit of leavage on it. But they'd come in pure raging and they'd just see me sitting there. Like, well, maybe they did really care. Some people didn't care, but they'd go off ahead. But some people need to, you can tell they don't really want to be annoyed at you.
Yeah.
And somehow I just pull out the onion bag and just like make them
The onion bag.
make them like go upstairs happy. And I was like, I'll give you a few free day. Probably should have done that. I was giving them free day passes now.
You don't work there now.
Yeah. I still actually got 100 of them in that wee box.
That was
So I
like
keep that one
on the DL.
And what was I going to say? Yeah, and you end up just like changing a day. Like, oh, thanks so much. See, this is a mock issues. Yeah, don't let you ask that one. I feel I've been a bit mad so far.
You do you, brother. I've actually not really got many questions left. They're just the standard ones. We're nearing the end, so I'd say we've got one good topic left. Are you wanting to? You've got a good list there, you could pull one of them out.
I've used them all.
Have you?
Or have you ever fancied something you shouldn't?
Yeah.
Interesting. Can you say who or not?
Have you? Well,
I mean,
I'd
not
say
name. I mean, doesn't matter. I don't
in
know
my
who-
old job, I fancied the manager.
Don't know who that is.
You don't know who it is.
I don't know who it is.
Which wasn't a good idea. Yeah, so I wouldn't advise that. Don't shit where you eat, people.
In case more tip.
And
Alright, okay.
yeah. Apart from that, no, not really. I've never been one of these people that like fancy teachers or anything.
Nah. Oh, well. I never fancied a teacher, but I thought, do you know what? I do love her.
You love a lot of people though.
Yeah. Yeah, do you know what? Yeah,
You
I
do. Jamie loves.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Have you ever fancied anyone you shouldn't?
Yep.
Who? You say? Have we saved that for the sake of shot it?
Do you know why, but?
Why?
I can't tell you.
Okay.
Not in this. But there's definitely been other people like, don't fancy, but it's, I don't know if people find it like or not a challenge, but you know you shouldn't, so it's like more attractive.
Yeah, 100%.
And then
I
it's
think,
like you just know in your head like it's never going to happen.
yeah.
And it's mad.
But that's where most of it happens and gets worse. Is it in your
And
head?
do you know what? That's mad. That's what I was going to ask you this.
He's up.
I reckon, like, see if two people start speaking to each other and they know nothing can happen. I think they got on so well because they know there's no like pressure. Or what if I do something and
Yeah.
the both of them know nothing can happen. No, that's just mad. It just
What do you mean? Example?
say like you. I don't know.
But then would that
I'm
not just be a
trying-
friendship?
Yeah, but then in your head you know.
Are you talking about friends with benefits?
No. Say I don't know a specific example, but say if you were speaking to someone. Fuck.
Suppose making this up.
I'll make it up if I can't do this one on the spot. Say. Fuck it. Say you go to a party, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've got a best pals. One of your old, here even better. One of your old best pals' ex is there, and you's in your head you're like, nah, nothing, like not that bad. And then you both start talking. You're like, this person matches me to a T, like
Yeah.
funny, everything about me just love. And in your head you're like, you can't do it, but in his head he's probably thinking the same.
The same.
And it's just like there's something about that. It's just like.
Aye, because you're like, because you know you can't have it.
Exactly. So do you want
You always
it?
want what you can't
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
It's
Sure.
literally the
mad.
biggest thing. Because that's like, I am down to a T. My pals say to me like, I always want what I can't have.
Yeah, same.
It's like
My standards are far too high for what I am.
no, so are mine. So are mine. Like, I can't remember what I said the other day, and he was like, "You've just added another fucking thing to your list," and I was like, "Because right, do you know what it is? It's because I said that I don't want the first person that I
Get weird with.
get weird. I don't know how to say that. First person I get weird with to be the person that I like stay the rest of my life with, or the first person that I fall in love with. I don't want to be the only person that I fall in love with.
Someone help a sister out.
So
The DMs.
So he was like, that's quite unrealistic, and I was like, how's it unrealistic? And he's like, well, it's another thing you're adding to the list, along with tall, dark and handsome above 6 foot. I like jawlines, arms, arm veins.
That is a lot. It's very specific.
But it's not like,
that is a lot.
if you look at my track record, none of them look like that.
Do you know what phone just came out?
They all have qualities of that.
No, they don't. Do you know what phone just came into my head? The one that you sent me the other day. Tall, dark, handsome, tattoos muscles. No, that's bad.
I'm glad I made you fucking laugh.
No, I take that back. I was rude. But you are a bullshit. And I'll tell you honest, I've not seen the other one, so I don't know.
Do you know what? I'll actually give you a timeline. I'll give you a timeline of them all. But yeah, in the past, to be fair, like if you've been 6 foot above 6 foot, few of them have had muscles, but it's like
Jesus.
a few of them have had tattoos. But fucking hell. Yeah, I you're looking pain. I think what my type is, I don't actually ever really go for because I'm such a personality person.
Yeah.
And I think type is very superficial because I think if someone said their type, I definitely wouldn't be it.
I think good looks are just a step in the door. I think
that was one of my questions. Do you think good looking people have it easier?
it depends for what.
I think so.
I think it
But
depends
then
on what.
it also, being good looking subjective.
Yeah.
Like someone you could find good looking, I probably might not find good looking. I probably wouldn't. Well, I don't like birds,
Well, yeah,
but
but it's different. You can appreciate a good looking.
Oh,
I can appreciate a good looking guy. Like, I say all a lot of the time, like, he's a good looking guy. He's got a good trim, good beard.
you can.
It's the first thing
I feel like I can as well, but do you know what? I feel like that is the epitome of like a male-female relationship, though, is being able to appreciate. Because see if they're like, oh, I'm speaking to this girl, or oh my god, she's banging.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
oh, she's horrible.
I'd be like, oh my god, she's so good looking. I agree, she's really good looking. Or nah, I don't know. Whether they're the same for me, fucking horrible, brutal for all of my choices.
You
But
do pick some freakies.
But
Hold the camera, the mic picked up so you don't just look like you went.
yeah, my stomach rumbled.
Rumbled.
But what was the question again? I feel like we would.
Like me appreciating a good looking guy and you appreciate.
Yeah.
I don't know what the actual question was.
I feel like it's important though. Like, I just think.
Our looks are subjective. Good looking people have it easier.
Yeah.
I think it depends. It really
But
depends.
yeah, but like what we were saying, like, oh no, we're talking about fancying someone you shouldn't. Yeah.
Oh.
Just funny, isn't it? It's just funny.
Yeah. I thought there's not actually been a serious one that I've been like, I can't.
Yeah.
There's been ones that I probably shouldn't.
It's more shouldn't. I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
But there's not been like that.
Like there's been times I've been in something and I've been like, I really should not do this. This should not go
And
any
you do it.
further. But you do it because it's funny,
like test the waters.
and you're like, "Oh, I shouldn't do it. Fuck it, I'll do it anyway. And you feel all bold, and then it fucking blows up your face.
Yeah. Mad.
And then you're like, oh, should I have seen this one coming?
Yeah. Should have read between the lines. You know.
But yeah, funny. I think, do you know what? Everything's a learning experience. You go through things to realise, and it's just like
People ain't
that.
Shit.
And it's just like that. And you're always you. See, the
Yeah.
one person that you're always with in your life is yourself.
Man, I was saying that you've only got you.
You've only got you. So, be the best person to you that you can be. Because no one else is going to treat you the way you should be treated. Only you. That's what I said to my mum the other day. So I bought myself more stuff.
It's just an excuse to buy yourself.
I was like, no one else is going to buy me it, so I'm buying
You know, it was
myself
weird as
it.
well. I was speaking to someone the other day, and it was, I don't even know who it was, but she was like, oh, she's an older person,
Okay.
and she was like, oh, like it's scary that the older you get, your circle gets so much smaller. Not just due to like, oh, you different friends, but like,
I literally had this conversation yesterday with my mum
like
and
see
Manny.
when you're 80, there's not even like people that you're friends with, like people you know, they're so much more than likely just going to be like dead.
Yeah.
So there's only a select few people that you know left in the world. Mad.
Because we were talking about that. We were like, like my mum and her best friend have known each other for like years, and they are literally the same person. Like they wear the same, they wear the same clothes, the same shoes. Like they're just the same. And my mum's like, I've never met anyone else that is just like that. And she's like, but when you get older, like when you're younger, obviously you have all these extended pals that you go on nights out with and that. And she's like, you're not doing that when you're older, so it's like your immediate friends.
Yeah.
Which I think's
I'd
wild.
say that's like that just now, but I'd say that's pretty the same
Yeah,
as
but
me now.
quite a tight friend group.
I've
I'd
always
say.
been the same, but I've never had loads of pals.
I haven't either, and I said that to my mum. Like my brother, like compared to me comparing to my brother, like my brother's had a lot of friends and was popular in school and was like this kind of big character, and he still is. He could talk his way out of fucking anything. He does my tits in, fall in the canal and come out with a salmon. And I think it's important to know that like your friend group doesn't define you. Like how many friends you have doesn't define who you are.
That just reminds me as well, like see if you're in a friend group and instantly someone thinks they're going to be the same as them. So say I know someone from my friend group and I'm instantly in my head I'm thinking, well, they're all going to be like that. Whereas someone could be totally different.
Yeah.
I'd say it's been like that in the past.
Because you think you're a reflection of who you hang around with.
Yeah, you're meant to be like the three people you spend the most time with, you're meant to like, be, or two, or whatever it was.
Shit.
Lucky you.
Hey.
You get a prick. Get a mug.
I may
That makes sense actually. I'll be hanging a bit more on them.
You said I'm a mug.
Kidding around. That's mad.
Personality traits rub off.
Don't have one anytime soon.
You don't take shit, I take shit.
Apparently I do.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't.
Can't take shit.
Fuck that. I can't believe how angry I was this morning. I was beyond. I was actually sitting in my bed, shaking, mad.
That
I
is
don't
mad.
get it. I was actually sitting.
You actually don't.
I was actually sitting. I was like, I don't ever get this.
See when you're at like.
We're getting.
See like, and you just never see you like that, like aggy or like anything like that. Like I get crabby, like, and I get like cryy. That doesn't make sense. Like emotional, or like sad, and you can kind of tell whether I can tell sometimes when you're like a bit deflated, but not.
Yeah, I think I just go more quiet.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's weird.
But I've never seen. I've never really seen you angry.
I don't think you didn't see me angry this morning, but
like if I had seen you this morning angry, would you be like, what the fuck? Who's that?
Yeah. I guess I just don't know. It's like I feel like I just zone out. Like I go into my own world when I'm like don't want to speak to him, when I'm not annoyed, but I just can't be bothered.
I think it's important to get like that as well. Like last night, I was like that, and my friend was like, "Oh, you want to go a walk?" And I was like, "See, if I'm being honest, no, I don't know.
I think it's better just sit yourself.
I don't. I actually just want to sit and stew in it.
Feel your emotions. Yeah.
Anyway, we're at 58. What's your goals for this week? What do you want to do better?
What do you make it through the next weeks? Wait, when's?
We have decided that we are going to do another Say It or Shot It. So if anyone has any fun questions, anything they actually really have an undying passion that they want to know about us, if anyone still watches, obviously.
Is there a way they can do it anonymously? Because I feel like people don't do it because they then will know who it's from. I think there should be an anonymous thing we can set up that they can send a question in, and that way, I mean, they can be bold.
Because we actually don't mind. We're pretty open about most questions. I shot quite a lot because I just like shotting. But
it's 2.5 weeks to my birthday.
Are you excited?
No.
What are we doing?
Getting a dog. Say a shot at there will be a dog.
Making watermelon cocktails.
Yeah, I'll make a day of it. I'll become a wee girl for the whole day.
A wee girl. I want to make like a fake Missoula in your house.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Well, in your garden, obviously, because we're not living in the house.
Fuck it. I'm breaking all the rules. I'm a bad man.
Actually, this Say It or Shot It, I want to drink before it.
I want to be plonkered for this one. I want to get to the point we start talking to camera before it's even on, because we forget. I don't get to the point where I forget to record it because we're that mangled.
Okay, well there you go. You've heard you've heard what's happening. We're getting pissed.
Yeah. 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Who knows what a lot can happen in 2 weeks.
26.
A lot can happen in 2 weeks. A lot. Trust me.
Like, from the last podcast to this podcast,
Mad.
it's been wild.
It's been a madness.
But
we move.
we're making it happen. We move,
Because-
always.
Oh no.
What?
Pain is temporary, giving up lasts forever. Mad.
That's mad. That is actually quite mad.
That's true.
See, anytime I think of motivational quotes, just makes me feel guilty for how much I ate last weekend.
Fuck off. Okay, that's us done. Before it gets even more wild in here.
Oh.
I know what that'll be. Anyways. No, I don't actually know what that'll be. I don't know what that could be at all. Anyways. Done.
Was that sarcasm?
Episode. No. Well,
Oh.
I know my
Right,
last
okay.
message to him, but I don't know how he's going to react. Anyways.
So
that's
we're
us
talking
done.
about Jamie's texting on his screen because he forgot
Yeah.
to
Airplane mode.
airplane mode. Anyway, thanks for watching as always.
I'm going to figure out a way to get anonymous questions in for
Yeah.
us so people maybe don't feel weird about asking us.
Yeah. Because I feel like there would be some fucked up questions, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Like,
Comment,
video.
subscribe, share, everything.
Share.
Get the numbers up.
I feel like this was a
Good one.
fun-filled episode.
Yeah. Because sometimes you come in and think, I can't really be bothered, but they turn out to be the good ones.
Yes.
I'm done.
Yeah, we're done.
Okay, we'll get some
Just like
questions.
that.
Everything sorted.
Have a good couple of weeks.
Peace and
we'll
love.
See you in 2 weeks.
Don't go changing.